A few years ago, Woodbury Junior Senior High School's Miss Cheyney was given two old vinyl records and a note that read the following. When I was a senior at Woodbury High School in 1948, a radio station in Philadelphia offered each school the opportunity to broadcast over the air. Many schools chose to play music, some had their choirs sing, and since we had a school newspaper, the White and Gold, we decided to produce an edition for publication. Another girl, Betty Risky, and myself were co editors, and we decided to produce the newspaper. Included were local news, sports, weather, celebration of honor students, and other items of local interest. At the end, we said, "Let's go to press." This was a huge success. All the members of the White and Gold made contributions and were commended for their effort. The following video presentation is the digitalization of that radio broadcast paired with photographs from the 1948 yearbook. Enjoy.
High school highlights follow on WDAS in Philadelphia. You're right. It's time for High School Highlights! From the studios of WDAS in Philadelphia, the United States Marine Corps Reserve presents the latest high school news. And the school is Woodbury High School in New Jersey on High School Highlights. And here now to give us the current and forthcoming news at Woodbury High School is Dolores Firth. All right, Dolores.
We are from Woodbury High School, 8 miles south of Camden in New Jersey. We will try to pick out some of the highlights of our school as seen by our reporters for our school newspaper, The White and Gold. This issue of our paper will be the best yet, as things keep happening at Woodbury High. Jack, what has the student council been up to now?
The Woodbury High Student Council consists of an executive board composed of 4 seniors, 3 juniors, 2 sophomores, and a freshman, which meet weekly. The officers are elected from this board. Every other week, the homeroom representatives meet with this board to discuss the problems of Woodbury High School. One of the main projects of the Student Council was Bundle Day, which was held in the middle of November and is an annual project of the school. Bundle Day is a day when each student brings in a bundle of clothing for the Children's Federation of New York City. Woodbury High School collected 1,792 pounds of clothing this year. These clothes are used for the needy in the United States. The Student Council also sponsored a dance for the benefit of a war veteran in Woodbury. The proceeds from this dance helped to purchase a home for the veteran, which the residents of Woodbury are giving him. The Woodbury Student Council is also planning a conference for schools in South Jersey in the spring.
That's fine, Jack. But look who's here. None other than Miss America of Woodbury High School, Vivian Holstein. Vivian, as queen of the snowball dance, that was quite a dance, wasn't it?
It surely was, Dolores. It was a great thrill to find the students voted me as the queen. As the winner, I received some very nice gifts from the merchants in town, including an exciting trip in an airplane, a pair of ice skates, and a beautiful bouquet of flowers.
The kids sure know how to pick a queen.
They certainly do, Hal. I guess we will need a whole column for that affair. But then we can't forget the Mechanical Drawing Club's variety show. Now there was some real talent. Can that man Bidwell play a piano?
Say, there he is now. Hey, Dave, come here. How about a little rendition before we go to press?
Well, what will it be?
I like jive, but I'd rather hear you play Military Polonaise, the way you did in the variety show.
Okay, you asked for it.
a good man to have around. Also, don't forget to put in that article that David placed in the first 10th in the United States in the Pepsi-Cola scholarship examination.
No one has yet reported on the DAR, Pilgrim.
Here is Helen Horan, our Woodbury pilgrim. Tell us all about it, Helen. The students selected you as the outstanding girl of the high school.
The DAR pilgrimage is a national plan by the Daughters of the American Revolution to recognize the value of good citizenship traits in its students. Next month, students from various schools throughout the state who have been chosen DAR pilgrims will meet at Trenton for a conference. One student will be picked to represent the state at a national convention held at Washington in May.
You deserved it, Helen, I'm sure.
I've finished the write-up of the men's faculty basketball game. It's a good thing we have some former GIs as teachers. They were all officers in the service, and they're good on the basketball court.
In class, too. Where does the money go from that game?
Every cent went to the Infantile Paralysis Fund. They need and deserve it. That's one thing you can say for the athletic department. The gym is used about every hour of the day. Time is found for such a worthwhile affair.
Dolores? Here's the item on the art department's preparation for the spring festival.
Thanks, Eleanor. I hope it turns out as well as the decorations in town for Halloween. Woodbury has never stopped talking about that. How many places did you decorate?
We managed to paint about 36 windows of the merchants around town. Kenneth Black won the first prize, and the whole art department was awarded $50, which we gave to the Friends Service Committee for European aid. Now the seniors are rushing around trying to meet the deadline for the artwork in the yearbook, and the rest of us are working on huge posters to be used in the Spring Music Festival.
I guess window decorating for Halloween will be a yearly occurrence now. I hope so.
I've been handling personals and clubs. These should be included in our issue, Dolores. Here's one on Judy Wernz. She has just won the oratorical contest sponsored by the American Legion on the meaning of the United States Constitution. Next month, she competes in a Gloucester County contest. Here's another about David Miller. In the Naval Reserve Officers Training Corps test, he came out a winner, and as a result is entitled to a scholarship. What about yourself, Hal? Didn't you win a scholarship, too? Oh, yes. As a winner of the same test, I now have a scholarship. Incidentally, I also picked up this list of students who had all A's in all their subjects this marking period. The Honor Society keeps the honor roll up to date. I wonder who will make the Honor Society this year. It's pretty strict, but worth it. Not only do you have to get all good grades, but character, loyalty, and service to the school are all included. The selections of juniors and seniors will soon be made.
Is the club activity column ready?
Yes, they're all busy, too. The dramaturgs are staging a date with Judy in March.
I've got a date with Judy, a big date with Judy, oh, Jeepers and dreams. Your date with Judy is March 12th at Woodbury High School Auditorium, presented by the dramaturg. Come and hear Uzi, Judy's boyfriend, sing the song he wrote for her.
Thank you, Mary D. Girl. I won't miss it. The Friends of Animals Club has done field work. So far, it has rescued 10 dogs. The Chemistry Club is having, as one of their speakers, a man to talk about explosives. I hope they don't try too many experiments on that.
Here's a duet Purvis from the choir has been working on. It's called A Magic Gourmet. Would you like to hear it?
Go right ahead, Vivian Maxwell and Irene Brodsky.
Would you sing a sweetest night, sing a magic gourmet? If it was a joyous time, then its music right this time. Please not once and mine and all, new happy phrases floating, sing the sweetest song today, the magic gourmet. While the world is so fast, happy songs rise everywhere. Come and sing our joy, sing our magic chorus this May. Join and sweet happy tune, sweetest melodies of June. When the fading of May heralds in the
With the yearbook staff in full swing, getting those pictures ready, and the seniors already planning for their trip to Washington, there seems to be enough news for 2 issues. But that is the way we like it. Never a dull moment. Let's go to press!
Well, thank you very much to Lois Firth and friends. You've heard today from the students of Woodbury High School in New Jersey. Men between 17 and 32 in good physical condition and qualified to compete in heavy athletic competition, you can enroll in the new sports program being organized by Philadelphia's 6th Marine Infantry Battalion. Necessary athletic equipment for all sports is supplied by the battalion. For more information on the Marine Corps Reserve Sports Program, visit the 6th Marine Infantry Battalion next Monday evening between the hours of 8 to 10 p.m. at the Philadelphia Naval Base, or just simply write Marine Reserve Philadelphia. Be a good athlete. Be a Marine Reserve. This is Jack Malloy saying you're all invited to be with us again Monday at this same time when the Marine Corps Reserve has as its guest Southeast Catholic High School. In the meantime, good luck to all of you, and remember, be smart, be keen, be a citizen Marine. This is 1400 on your radio dial, WDAS, Philadelphia.